Well, I was pretty shocked to find out that yesterday Karen Hooger hit a tree and had closed alcohol beverages in her car and seemed to be inebriated. She was charged with a DUI. Here's the details, of course, from Real Housewives of Potomac, the Grand Dam. It might surprise you to know that Karen Hooger had a previous DUI, actually, I think in 2010. Here's what I found about that. Real Housewives of Potomac's Karen Hooger is speaking out about the time cops popped her for driving while intoxicated. I guess she talked about it in 2016. Hooger was arrested nearly 10 years ago for drunk driving after she said she'd had a celebratory dinner and was on her way back to her Potomac, Maryland home. I pulled over, the mom of two exclusively told Bossip. Technically, I wasn't driving. I was pulled over into a parked area where you should not park. I turned off the car and I called my husband. However, the cops found her before I guess she got picked up and she was given a DUI. She said the reality star later pled guilty to driving while impaired by alcohol and received probation. Unfortunately, it looks like this is going to be Karen Hooger's second DUI. So Karen Hooger's accident originally was due to an emotional state. She said she went out with a friend and she was crying about her mom, and that's what caused the accident. She lost control of the car because she was emotional. But the cops seemed to disagree. They said a representative for Montgomery County Police told TMZ the Real Housewives of Potomac star was driving a 2017 Maserati late Tuesday night in Potomac, Maryland, in what they described an aggressive manner, too fast for the conditions, they said. But then, a few days later, they arrested her for DUI. Now let's take a look at what TMZ reported about the crash. So TMZ said this: she was arrested for DUI and driven to the police station where she was issued citations and later released to her husband, Raymond. As we reported, cops told us Karen hit the median and a street sign late Tuesday night while driving her 2017 Maserati, and a security guard in the neighborhood called the police after witnessing the whole thing. Here's some pictures from the crash, you guys. Here's one of the pictures. As you can see, she's, I guess, drives over that middle section and then heads over off the road. There's another viewpoint of her heading towards the tree. You can see the line, the track. This is, I guess, the sign that she also hit or swiped or something. This is the tree that she hit primarily that probably caused her car to burst into flames. And here's a close-up of the damage that the tree got from the crash. Officers noted she had 2 closed bottles of the alcoholic beverage Stella inside her vehicle. The report adds that while cops thought Karen appeared to be intoxicated, she declined to undergo a field sobriety test or a breathalyzer. Fire rescue, which also responded to the scene, tried to get her to sit on a stretcher, but the report says she refused both the stretcher and any medical care. According to officers, Karen also made it clear she did not wish to be recorded when officers told her she was on their body cam footage. I'd say so. DWI penalties for a second drunk driving offense. A minimum county jail sentence of 30 days. Ooh. Maximum jail sentence of 1 year. Fines up to $4,000. Minimum 180-day license suspension up to 2 years. Wow. But she got another chance, which some people that get into cars drinking don't. So there's that.
A car crash in Montgomery County. Police say the reality star totaled her 2017 Maserati in Potomac after crossing over a median and crashing into a street sign. She was in the car alone and not injured.
It was a serious crash because firefighters said that her car caught fire when it hit the tree. That was new information that came out in the last few hours. But it's pretty serious. I hope she's okay. But more importantly, I don't think we need to kind of brush this one off. Like, you shouldn't drink and drive.
How is Karen?
We've texted a little bit. I'm not really sure how she's doing, but I know she's surrounded by her family.
Yeah.
And they're embracing her and taking care of her. And she knows that we love her, and whenever she's ready to talk, we will be here to support her.
Does she seem to be in okay spirits?
I don't know.
Okay.
Our communication has been very limited.
Okay.
But Karen's a strong woman. She always
Right.
comes out on top. She always figures it out.
Right.
So we're rooting for her.
making
There are
sure
a
she's
lot of
good. She
reports.
wasn't injured. She wasn't injured.
I don't believe she was injured.
Okay.
She said that she was banged up a little bit.
Do you feel like this could potentially threaten her place on the show? Or you think it'll or really just add to the storyline?
Our show it's a reality show. It's based on our lives, so you probably will hear her talk about it on the show. I don't know how the network will respond. Ask NBC Universal. That's
right.
I'm not in the casting department. I have no idea what they're thinking.
Well, there you have it. Comment below.